welcome to another edition of Jim Cassetta Can Do That, or Jim Can Do That, which I'm going to try to utilize my skills, as they may be, to entertain you. My older son and my younger son and my wife, Rasa, she loves pesto, as do the boys. So they asked me to make some, and that's what I did, or I'm going to do today, and you're going to watch. Now, my philosophy of cooking I learned from one of the sous chefs at L'Espinasse, which is in the St. Regis Hotel, a very high-end restaurant. And there are no recipes. Recipes are an anathema to most chefs. You do it using your head, your eyes, your tongue, and your heart. Your heart has to be in cooking. If not, if you don't like cooking, or if you don't like food, really, per se, I mean, everybody needs to, it's really not going to come out the way you think. So, let's get started with the ingredients. As I need to put them into my old Cuisinart here, I'm going to tell you what they are, and I do it all by eye. If you wish to adjust any part of this pesto recipe, please do so. The first thing I have is from our local ShopRite, organic pesto, and it's wonderful. It smells wonderful. And what I do is I cut the, let me just wash these. Rinse them off, and I put that in there, and I always use another. Now this basil is organically grown, it's hydroponic, so you can use the stems. Field grown, it's usually tougher because the wind blows it and the plant resists, and that's how you get a woody stem. Now we're going to get the dirt away, and we are going to add butter, about 3 tablespoons. Just a little bit of olive oil. And the secret here is that we don't use pine nuts. And this will make it convenient for you to make a real authentic Italian pesto, because you could get that same mouthfeel and texture from walnuts. Walnuts are an excellent substitution for pine nuts. Now, Italian pine nuts are extremely expensive. The Chinese ones I find really not up to snuff. The flavor isn't there. There's a nutty flavor that should be in the nut, and it's more oil than that. So we add as many as you wish. Garlic, we like a lot of garlic, so I put about 15 cloves. Grated Parmesan cheese, and I use about, I don't know, half, which is about 4 cups. Remember, it may seem offensive, but the more ingredients you have, the better it is. Now we put some salt, black pepper to taste, and the magic ingredient, which is lemon juice. The lemon juice just kills an enzyme that blackens the leaves. So your pesto, you can keep it in the refrigerator for a week or 2 before you really need to make a new batch. Or if you're serving a large group of people, large, about 6, then you should use these amounts. If you're just doing it for yourself, cut everything. Although I would use 1 pesto plant. Now, what happens is, we turn this on. We don't turn it on. I put it in backward. There we go. And just let it run for about 3 minutes, 2 minutes maybe, until everything gets ground up. I'm going to add a little more olive oil. little too dry. Gets things moving around. Thank you. This is coming nicely now. And it'll stay this bright green. It'll stay this bright green because of the lemon juice. And acid always interrupts an enzyme. You can do that with potatoes from keeping them from turning brown. Always put a little lemon juice in cut potatoes and water if you're going to make them, and you don't want your mashed potatoes after a while to be gray. Okay. Now, open this up. And what you have is a smooth, aerated pesto. You can put it. You could put it in a dish. Not like that, though. And that's what you'll have. Okay. And there you are. This probably, if you were serving 6 people, would last you 2-3 meals. Most likely 2. You would roughly cut this into a third per pound of pasta. Well, okay, there you go. When you cook it, put it in with the pasta. Leave just a little bit of the pasta water at the bottom of the pot. But don't put too much, because then it will, the starch in it will mask the flavor of the spices. Well, thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you make this recipe by eye and enjoy it.